anyone born in the 1960s and going backwards to 50s and 40s and 30s, they never said that our elders did what they wanted to do. They always said, 100% of the time, they said, my elders did what they had to do to bring us forward, to make progress, to make ends meet. They weren't allowed to do what they wanted to do. But there was obviously a benefit to that from a values standpoint. We have shifted that paradigm since then. We now act, we behave, we live as though they did what they had to do so that we may do only that which we want to do. We promote how you feel over how your actions affect everything else. We've gone from we shall overcome to it's all about me, 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 me. We are the selfie generation. Forget about you, 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 you. You know the song. You know, we went from trying to make a difference. What do I have to do to make a difference? To trying to make our own personal dreams come true. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a personal dream or having a personal desire or a passion or the thought of exercising your gift. But if your passion and your feelings do not drive you towards the contribution to the bigger picture, that cannot be good from a sustainability standpoint or from a stability standpoint for society or community. If we have degenerated to the point to where no one wants to do the dirty work, no one wants to cook and clean and wash and sew and lift and dig and scrub and iron and cut the yard. No one wants to empty the trash or change the bed linen. No one wants to eat leftovers. This couldn't be good for the sustainability of a polite society. So how does this ideology translate into real life? To do only what you feel. To be led and motivated only by your emotions. Let's take a look at the fundamental elements of human existence, something that we can all picture and agree upon. Let's take parents. Parents are fundamental elements of humanity. But I don't care how great the parents are, how much they love their newborn. No parent who is honest with you will tell you that they wanted to get up at 1 a.m. and again at 2 a.m. and again at 3 a.m. to feed their baby, to change the baby, to give medicine to the baby, and then at some point the potty training and all that comes with raising a child. This is not something that parents necessarily wanted to do. It was something that had to be done. People don't generally say, I get to go to work. Probably the greatest majority of people will tell you, I've got to go to work. Now, what if you had an opportunity to have the same career and make the same amount of money? without ever having to take the time or put the energy in going to school. Would you do it? Go to school? The answer is absolutely not. You do those things because they are necessary in order to progress. You do those things because it's in line with taking care of business. It's not necessarily what you want to do, it's what you have to do. But we have degenerated into a society whose ideology is based on what we feel. We're going to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, when we feel like it, or it just won't get done. The fundamental element of human existence before there's an offspring is the relationship. Now, how do you expect your relationship to prosper, to grow and develop within the ideology that the two involved in a relationship will only do what they want to do when they want to do it, and to what extent? You didn't feel like it, whatever it was, cooking, cleaning up, whatever it was, you just didn't feel like it. You were tired. And so what? And then you wonder what's wrong with every person that you meet. The most fundamental element of life is the health of a single cell. Biology teaches us that. But what affects the health of an entire body is the health of the single cell. If the cell is not doing what it was purposed to do in terms of its function, then it has a ripple effect. And the health of a single cell is going to affect the health of the tissue that it's a part of, which affects the health of the organ and the organ system, and the organism suffers. If that cell is not able to function and contribute to the entire body not only suffers, but the cell suffers as well. It becomes like a cancer. It's like a parasite. The parasite's only purpose is to survive by taking from someone else. I'm going to say that again. The primary mission of a parasite is to take from its neighbor. A parasite doesn't see family. A parasite cares nothing about growth and development and health and stability and sustainability outside of its own. But your primary mission is actually to help someone else, but it's in order to contribute to the bigger picture, which in turns allows you to function more efficiently. When we all contribute, we all benefit. But now let's say that the someone else that you are so-called helping does not perform within accord to that contributing to the big picture ideology. That person then becomes the parasite. That person then becomes the cancer. And that person will take from you, take from the relationship, take from the village, take from the community until it is destroyed. And then the parasite dies as well.